The 2015 CAF Women's Olympic Qualifying Tournament was the fourth edition of the CAF Women's Olympic Qualifying Tournament, the quadrennial international football competition organized by the Confederation of African Football to determine which women's national teams from Africa qualify for the Olympic football tournament. The top two teams of the tournament qualified for the 2016 Summer Olympics Women's Football Tournament in Brazil as the CAF representatives. South Africa qualified for the second Olympics in a row, while Zimbabwe qualified for the first time. Teams. A total of 18 CAF member national teams entered the qualifying rounds. Format. Qualification ties were played on a home and away two-legged basis. If the aggregate score was tied after the second leg, the away goals rule would be applied, and if still level, extra time would be played. The away goals rule would again be applied after extra time, and if still level, the penalty shootout would be used to determine the winner. The two winners of the fourth round qualified for the Olympic football tournament. Schedule. The schedule of the qualifying rounds was as follows. First round. Note: Guinea-Bissau and Libya withdrew. Liberia won on walkover. Gabon won on walkover. Second round. Note: Liberia, Mali and Tunisia withdrew. Liberia because of administrative reasons due to Ebola outbreak. Nigeria vs Mali and Liberia vs Cameroon were to be played in early mid-May, so Nigeria and Cameroon were able to leave earlier for the World Cup. Cameroon won on walkover. Ghana won 4-1 on aggregate. Ivory Coast won on walkover. 2-2 on aggregate. Zimbabwe won on away goals. South Africa won 8-2 on aggregate. 2-2 on aggregate. Kenya won on away goals. Nigeria won on walkover. Equatorial Guinea won 7-0 in aggregate. Third round. Note: Zimbabwe failed to secure the necessary funds to travel for the first leg, and FIFA awarded the match 3-0 to Ivory Coast. It was initially indicated by the CAF that Ivory Coast won the tie and the second leg was cancelled, but this was overturned by FIFA. Ivory Coast then failed to show up for the original second leg, but they were not punished, and the second leg was rescheduled. Ivory Coast then withdrew from the tie before the rescheduled second leg. 3-3 on aggregate. Cameroon won on away goals. Zimbabwe won on walkover. South Africa won 2-0 in aggregate. Equatorial Guinea won 3-2 on aggregate. Fourth round. Winners qualified for 2016 Summer Olympics. 2-2 on aggregate. Zimbabwe won on away goals. South Africa won 1-0 in aggregate. Qualified teams for Olympics. The following two teams from CAF qualified for the Olympic football tournament. Goal scorers. 5 goals, 3 goals, 2 goals Sanamolo, 1 goal. Note: 1 goal scored by Equatorial Guinea. Missing goal scorer information.